Okay, number two, I'm actually going to do this one different than it's in the key over here. We'll get the same answer though. Certainly, you might decide what's a better method. I always say the best method is the method that you choose to do, all right? So let me go to the whiteboard. It's a little bit longer problem, and let me see if I can do that. This is an old one, I'll delete it. And it's actually a blackboard, right? So let's get a pen out, and I'll write the problem down. And the problem as written is bx over a minus a squared plus b squared over a squared equals a squared over b squared minus x a minus b over b. All right, let me just check to make sure I didn't copy wrong. That's one of the reasons I don't really like recopying problems. If you copy it wrong, you're really taking the wrong road. From the beginning, that is. Bx over a is the first term. Second term, let's see, looking good, equals a squared over b squared. Yeah. So what I'm going to do over here is, I think I could solve for x pretty quickly. And the problem is it may not be in the simplest form. So let me get the x on the one side. That's bx over a plus x a minus b over b equals a squared plus b squared over a squared plus a squared over b squared. All right, not bad. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to factor the x out now. And what do you get there? Let's take a look at it. You get b over a plus a minus b over b. Now here, looking at this one over here, you know, it's kind of crazy looking, but I'll write it down. It's a squared, b squared, and then I get b squared times a squared plus b squared plus a4. All right? And I'm also going to simplify the coefficient on the x now. And what I get there, I get ab. And then what would you get? You get b squared plus a squared minus ab. All right? This equals this over here. Let's multiply it out. What do you get? You would get b4 plus a squared b squared plus a4. I'm going to divide both sides by x's coefficient, and I get this. Now when I divide, I'm going to be multiplying by the reciprocal instead, all right? All right, let's keep looking. Well, I see some cancellations. That's good news. Just give me 1 second. And what do you get there? Well, you get AB in the bottom times B squared plus A squared minus AB. On top you get B4 plus A squared B squared plus A4. By the way, I think it's a good looking answer, but there's probably another step you could take. And someone says, what's that step going to be? Well, I'm going to do division. And what I want to do is this division should be kind of easy to do. There's other things you could do, by the way. For example, you know what? I'm not going to do division. I'll do what we've done in the past, which is factorizations. So I can put B4 down here. And let's see what I'm going to do. I'm going to say this is plus 2a squared b squared plus a4, and that'd be minus a squared b squared. You get ab in the bottom, and then you get them, I write it a little differently. I'm going to write down a squared minus ab plus b squared. The top, the reason for rewriting it is I notice it's perfect squares now. And what's that going to be? Write down a little bit different order. A squared plus b squared squared. That gives me this over here. And let's write the next guy down. Minus a squared b squared all over ab times a squared minus ab plus b squared. Let's factor the top. And you get a squared plus b squared minus ab. And you get a squared plus b squared plus ab. Again, difference of perfect squares. ab, a squared minus ab plus b squared. What do I notice? There's a factor common between the top and the bottom. So what do you get over here? By the way, conditional cancellations. What I'm going to write down now? The answer. And the answer is x equals a squared plus b squared plus ab over ab. If you want, you can rewrite that a little differently. I don't suggest it, but you could. You could write down x equals a squared over ab plus b squared over ab plus ab over ab. And again, conditional cancellations. You get a over b plus b over a plus 1. All right? All right. Again, I'm recommending what you do is look at the answer key and make sure I got an answer listed there that you're satisfied with. All right? And the answer I have listed is this one over here, a squared plus b squared plus ab divided by ab. All right? Again, if you have a variation of that answer, and again, I want to point out, I'm not opposed to the answer we've written over here either, right? But there is a simpler form of that. And that really depends on the teacher. And certainly you'd be very happy you got there. Other teachers would be pressing you to move forward to the simplest answer, including this one over here, all right? There's a variety of answers that could be listed, all correct. It says solve for x, we solve for x. Thank you.